Hello everybody, good afternoon and welcome. This is the Japanese B.LEAGUE Koshigaya ALPHAS taking on Kyoto HANNARYZ. Here in the Koshigaya City Gymnasium, hopes high that this team is going to come out today and get a 7th win of the season. Remember, they won promotion from the B2. And still a lot of questions about how well this team could do, but what not is in question is the enthusiasm and the support of the people here behind their team. No matter what division they're in and no matter what league they're in, they turn out big time. If you look, they're in 7th place right now in the Eastern Conference and going up against a Kyoto team that are 4th in the West at 11-11. You consider Koshigaya's situation, comparing it to Shiga Lake Stars, and it's much better that, the other team that came up. So I think overall, on balance, they have to be pleased. First of all, that they're not bottom of the East, and really just one game out of 6th place behind Ibaraki, and a couple more wins, they could climb up in the table. But again, looking at the respective percentages of these two teams, look at the field goal percentages, especially 46.7% for Kyoto and 30.5 number of points scored per game, higher as well for Kyoto HANNARYZ. The 3-point percentage is better, and the advantage that Koshigaya has today, though, they are playing at home, and this is a very winnable game for them. This is how they're looking at it. Coming into this one, and full of expectation. Certainly with their lineup, they've got some guys that can go out and make some big plays. Referees today, Katayose Maruyama and Sonakawa. Crew chief is Katayose. They're in the middle. So Kyoto arrived with this roster of players: Ono, Konishi, Charles Jackson, Okabe, Maita, Kawashima, Rashid, Calerio, Morris, Edwin Morris, Shibutu, Furukawa, and Okada. Kyoto starting 5 is going to be Charles Jackson, Maita, Kawashima, Calerio, and Okada. So Kawashima wears number 15. He is a shooting guard, as is Maita, and Charles Jackson, the starting center for this team. Calerio, of course, power forward. Roy Randa, the head coach from Canada, used to coach the Canada national team. And look at Charles Jackson and what he does for this team. Kyoto, 11.8 points, 8.1 rebounds per game. He is a load and somebody that is going to get his share of plays, but also Calerio missing there. Calerio is a player that you want to keep an eye on as well. Set almost 18 points and 7.4 rebounds per game, 4 assists. But Charles Jackson is who we're highlighting, veteran in this competition. And a player that they need to be good today against Koshigaya and Kai Soto. So it's Hashimoto, Jeff Gibbs, LJ Peak, Matsuyama, Soares, the Brazil international, Kai Soto, the Philippines international, Ichiba, the new signing as the designated player. There he is, right in the middle of the screen. Hoshikawa, Kitagawa, Sasakura, Enokita, and Inoue. And Inoue is, don't forget, Soichiro Inoue, Japan International. Of course, you have a lot of these players in the B-League that have been a part of the program, might not be a part of it right now. It's not inconceivable that he would get some more runs with the national team, that's for sure. And we wanted to highlight the play of Kai Soto here. And you can see his length, his skill, his talent makes him a very special player with a lot of potential, something that he's beginning to realize. Certainly is one of the big stars in this league. And the numbers, you think about the numbers of Kai Soto, and he comes in averaging 13.8 points, 10.1 rebounds, 2.1 assists. So the Koshigaya players coming out to be introduced here to the crowd. So the elder statesman in this team, without a doubt, Gibbs at 44. And I'll tell you what, folks, he is still a force. You better be ready to go when he's on the court, because if you're not, he will take advantage of you, whether it's inside or outside. Here he is, number 4, and brings all that experience again, is just invaluable. So Gibbs in the starting 5 with Peak, LJ Peak, Matsuyama, Soto, and Hoshikawa will come out last. Matsuyama, the point guard, so he'll be pulling all the strings. Averaging 4.9 points per game, so not big in terms of overall production. But there he is, Coach Anzai, one of the better coaches in this competition. Great competitor as a player, and trying to turn the Alphas into a winner. And I guess you have to say he's already done a good job getting them into the B-League. And right now, it's all about solidifying where they are, solidifying their status as a B-League team, B-League 1 team, and getting stronger. Okada, number 77, one of the most popular numbers in basketball these days. Really a combo guard, averaging 15.4 points, 5.8 assists, so he is a true tour de force for this team. And again, another look at the starting 5s. Okada has played for Japan as recently as 2021, the Asian qualifiers. Didn't really get that many minutes. He's now 26 years of age, but still plenty of time for him to realize that aim. See if he can force his way into the lineup. Well, we are underway here, folks. The battle between Koshigaya ALPHAS and Kyoto HANNARYZ, and it's Koshigaya in The dark uniforms winning the opening tip and scoring, getting it down low to LJ Peak. And I should say that Soichiro Inoue did play for Japan, in fact, in the last window. He's played in the current Asia Cup qualifiers, so it could be that we'll see him at the FIBA Asia Cup. Here is the dump down low, and Charles Jackson. Doesn't take long for him to get on the scoreboard. Here's Gibbs. Passes it back outside. And the three-pointer is good from Matsuyama. So great start from Matsuyama, averaging 7.5 points per game. Man of the moment, just talking about Okada. Takes it in, has it knocked away by Gibbs. 2-on-1 break. And good decision to take it all the way. Hoshikawa. So shaky start for Kyoto. I would not think Coach Rano's thrilled with the way they have begun this game. Okada puts it up and misses from downtown. Three-pointer, no good this time from Matsuyama. But they get the turnover, keep it at this end. Okada might find himself going to the bench here soon. Matsuyama gets it down low, and here's the lob. How about that? Kai Soto not messing around, taking no prisoners. Just throw it up near the rim and let the big fella go up and get it. This is LJ Peak understanding what kind of athlete Kai Soto is, and knowing that they'll be playing in practice, whatever. You just get it anywhere close to the rim, and Kai Soto, that's one of his strengths. He can just go up and get it. Does not make the free throw, however, so that's an opportunity that goes begging. We know they're not going to be perfect at the line today. It's 9-2. Koshigaya with a great start. Okada dribbles in, much better. Getting the layup. Oh, nice Euro step from LJ Peak. Jackson turns. He got Kai Soto off of his feet, but didn't go into him. He could have. And good help coming. So there's not going to be much time to wait as Rashid is going to check into the game. Jump shot not there, and Charles Jackson rebounds the miss. Okada, drifts in, makes the layup. Kai Soto missing from the baseline. Charles Jackson bounce pass. And going up and getting fouled for Kyoto, number 24. Rashid right into the game and going to the free throw line. 27 years of age. Rashid steps up and makes the first. Played at Kyoto University back in the day. Born in Saitama Prefecture. Says he has that Mamba mentality. He's famous by Kobe Bryant, clearly his favorite player when he was in the game. Been with Kyoto since 2023. Before that, he was with the Chiba Jets. So Koshigaya seeing their lead cut to just 3 points. Let's see if they have an answer. And the answer is to get it to Suarez, the Brazil international. Lays it up and in. Whistle blows. Furukawa also in the game right now, number 51. So Roy Rana going to his bench early here. Hashimoto comes in as well for Koshigaya. So Kitagawa comes into the game, number 31, he'll be guarding the inbounds. Furukawa gets it to Charles Jackson, and now Okada has it. Back to Furukawa. Keep it at this end. Pass to the corner, three-point shot. Doesn't fall. That was Rashid missing from the corner, the easiest spot on the court to hit that three because it's closer than anywhere else on the arc, from the arc. And in it goes to Soto, and whistle blows. And again, just in that play right here, you can see the advantage. Look, all he has to do is raise his hands, and as long as he's got his hands up there, there's a pretty good chance against most players he's going to come down with a basketball. In fact, that's the thing. He doesn't really come down with it. He just keeps it up there. So 40-year-old Edwin Morris is into the game now for Kyoto. So he and Gibbs, the two elder statesmen in this game. Once with Koshigaya, there's Soto, nice little jump shot from the free throw line. And turn around. Oh, Okada kind of lowered his shoulder, but the block was called. So Hashimoto goes down, picks up his first foul. He was tempted, but gets it back to Okada. He dribbles in, loses his handle. Oh, nice bounce pass. And they share it, and alert play. Rashid able to get it up quickly, and another possession. And that other possession, though, is not cashed in, with Calario missing the jumper. And that three no good from Kitagawa. To 8. Koshigaya with a better start today. And that's exactly what they needed. Build some confidence. Furukawa drives in, leans in, makes it. Nice make from Kurokawa. Inside it goes. Suarez missing on nice play. Flying into the picture. LJ Peak at his peak. Taps it in. We'll turn around Okada. Good rebound. Soto already on his way to a double-double today. I'd be awfully surprised if he doesn't get there. Points and rebounds. And they pass around out on the perimeter. There's Suarez at the yeah, that's Suarez. And you can see who are they going to give the basketball to. I'm not sure if Soto dunked that in. No, it does. Suarez gets it. Soto is wondering if that was a pass or not. Ball deflected out of bounds. 9-point lead for Koshigaya, and they have got the basketball again. And it looks like Charles Jackson is saying that Kai Soto interfered with the basketball. That's what he thinks when it was in the cylinder. And it shouldn't have counted. I'd love to see that one again. Right, the checks back into the game. Torres gets it to Gibbs. And the veteran for the Furukawa called for the foul. Seven-year-old, another of the elder statesmen, still got some good years in him. Oh boy, that is a deep three. And bodies falling, no foul called. Stepping out of bounds for Koshigaya. Have a look at this again. Look at Hashimoto. Oh, nice backdoor cut, but Torres saw it, able to prevent the pass. Nishiyama returns to the game. He's got that 1-3. And Coach Anzai pacing in front of the bench. He knows it's a 40-minute game. That's Kyoto not starting well on the road today. Kabuka missing with that one. Here is Gibbs. We're just giving the Alphas just way too much room to operate, too much space. Look at this. Well, in fairness, when he got into the lane, he had his man on him. Shibata commits the foul, and we've got our first timeout. So Roy Rana is going to sit down and take his players to task. So coming out of the timeout, Kyoto looking for a little bit better execution. Now they get it to the corner. 3-point shot. Boy, excellent look. Another miss for Kyoto. That was Ono. Oh boy, that was a bad turnover by Sasakura. Giving it right back to Kyoto. Comebacks are built by teams' missed free throws and turnovers and failure to get rebounds. And now they've turned it over. And Suarez throws. Oh. Initially, they were going to give the basketball to Kyoto, but then they change it. And here he is, Ichiba. Ichiba making his first appearance this season, having just joined the team. The club just announced it yesterday as the special designated player. University. Good way to get some great experience. And now moving screen gives the basketball back to Kyoto, and that's a good call. The foul on Suarez. You can see him moving. So he picks up his second foul, and he's going to have a seat. LJ Peak returns to the game. Laying it up and in, and that was much better from Kyoto's Shibuta. LJ Peak. This is to Gibbs. I don't think they know how much time there is. Oh boy, that was hardly executed by Koshigaya. And Coach Anzai is going to tell his guys, hey guys, you got to know how much time there is on the clock. So at the end of one, Koshigaya Alphas leading the way here against Kyoto HANNARYZ 21-12. So you see Kawashima back on the court for Kyoto. He's going to inbound the basketball. He's going to try to get it to Shibuta, who now brings it up, and we'll see if we see improved play from Kyoto here in the second quarter. Bounce pass to Jackson, passes back outside, wide open three. That's more like it. And sure enough, right on cue, Kawashima knocks down a three-pointer, cuts that deficit to just 6 points. And Soto, well, I'll tell you what, per minute there. He's so wide open. And he elected to pass it to Gibbs, who, despite giving away a few inches down low in the height department, scores pretty well. He's not even using his body on that shot. I mean, Kyoto has to really make them feel them on defense. And kind of a rush shot from Maita, and again another opportunity for Koshigaya. RJ Peak is not going to wait around. He's going to go in. Gibbs keeps it alive, but a basketball goes the other way. Like he was calling a charge there. The play didn't stop. Here's the drive. And yet another turnover. And turnovers plaguing Kyoto HANNARYZ right now is number 5. So Okada comes back into the game. And sometimes, you know, you look at a team like Kyoto and it really frustrates you because you just feel like they are not playing with that intensity that you need at the start of a game, and you end up having to play catch-up, and that's kind of what the situation they're in right now. Koshigaya was much better, but here is Soto turning it over cheaply as well. So both teams having some struggles with turnovers, and Okada comes out and buries the three-pointer, leading to a timeout, not surprisingly, by Anzai. He doesn't like the way this game is developing. He needs to keep his guys' intensity and execution at a high level. There's another look, and just an awful pass by Soto. Just doesn't even need to try that one, and leads to the three-pointer. Points off turnovers, the points scored right after turnovers, that can change a game. So let's see how they respond out of the timeout. We expect that this team to run a play. Here they are indeed. And good pass. And oh boy, that is just a horrendous play by Soichiro Inoue, fouling the three-point shooter, and Ichiba's going to put up No, it wasn't. Excuse me. It was Maita. Got to have much better control going out to guard the three-point shooter. He makes the first. Joined this team and already has the trust of Coach Anzai, coming out and playing some good minutes here in this first half. And has a nice little stroke, doesn't he? And if he continues to play like that, he's going to get some minutes. 8 points separating these two teams. Koshigaya leading Kyoto. Kyoto coming in this 11-11. Calario has it, and he is fouled as he goes up. He's got a couple of free throws, and probably this is the guy they need to get involved. Former San Francisco Dawn played all over Europe, now in Japan. And Calerio going to the line after being fouled by Hoshikawa. Calerio makes the first. And makes the second as well. You talk about Calerio, I mean, where he's played Germany, Spain, Turkey, Israel, back to Turkey with the Galatasaray, and he's in his second season in Japan. He started last season, or played last season with Osaka Evesa. Really likes being here in the Far East in the B.LEAGUE. Look at that once again. Just makes it look so easy. 6 points, all 4 of those 6 points coming right at the rim. Okada has it. Calerio backing his way up. Goes in, does not get the call. Oh, and the ball goes out of bounds. Ball goes out of bounds. Who are they giving it to? You just get Jeff Gibbs handing it. Or rather, skip pass out to the perimeter, and it's going to stay at this end. Koshigaya. He's pleased. So, so alert. This is going to be a 40-minute game. Can't switch off at all. Soto backing up, turns, puts it up, and good. Getting in there, getting the rebound. Ichida. And another attempt. And this time not able to convert. Gibbs looking at the ref wanting the foul called. Well, there was definitely some contact as he went up. They're letting him play. Oh, Jackson setting the pick. Going down hard. And Okada knocks down the three. So that was definitely a good, solid pick, or screen, if you want to call it that, on Kitagawa. And once again, the lead back to 5. And you can see that Okada, after a little bit of a shaky start, has come into his own, and he is the danger man for Kyoto, without a doubt. He's now got 7 points. LJ Peak in his paint. Outside to Kai Soto. Not interested in the three. Goes in, misses a little runner on the baseline. And Ichida called for the foul. Easy young man, the 21-year-old Ichiba. Matsuyama comes back in, number 7. And Soto with a little shaky on that last possession. Wasn't interested in the open three and drove in and just looks kind of awkward. Koshigaya is going to come into the game now. Shots he's taken and made, this time the three-pointer, and now it's just a 2-point game. That was big time by Kawashima. He's now got 2 threes. He's got 6 points. Nice bounce pass, Suarez. Paul Jackson doesn't want to come out of the game, but I think Roy Rand is going to remove him. Jordan Heath, he's playing today over there on the bench. Here's the drive, and oh boy, a miss. And now a chance to tie it or take the lead for Kyoto. A tough quarter. Okada left wide open, and that's exactly what happens. Kyoto have come all the way back, and Okada has been the man. He's got 13 points. And you can see that he's got the trust of his coach. He had that slowish start to the game, but quickly found his rhythm. Missed that layup. But you had Kawashima then hitting this three-pointer, and it's not been a good sequence at all for the Alphas. So they're being outscored 17-7 in this second quarter. As we look at Okada.
Go!
LJ gets it and tries to get it to Suarez, but Jackson bats it away. And it's a few times now where they've tried to feed the ball inside, and it's just been a weak pass that's been batted away, forcing it. Koshigaya pass, and they dodged the bullet. Area missing what he should have made. Here's LJ Peak. He's not going to be denied. Oh, he is. He's going to miss it. And an unsportsmanlike foul called on LJ Peak. They should go review that, and I'm wondering if they would keep it. But LJ Peak, a little bit of frustration after missing the layup, and you can see that Coach Anzai fully understands the reaction by his player wasn't correct, and they are definitely going to review it, but I think they're probably going to keep it. We'll see what they do. Yeah, they're going to maintain it. I don't think he helped his calls, LJ, with his reaction to the referee, to be honest. And Anzai is probably a little bit upset inside, but he realizes it's probably best just to keep it quiet now, and he knows that LJ will figure that out. He's allowing Jeff Gibbs to go out and argue his case. But it's not been a good quarter. Not been a good quarter for Koshigaya. So you get the unsportsmanlike foul, the 2 free throws, then you get possession. And Kyoto just turning on the style. Goes from bad to worse with Kawashima scoring there. Koshigaya swings it down low. Suarez back outside to Gibbs for 3. Good solid rebound. Sasakura. Gibbs spins. Oh, nice move, Gibbs. That was big time. I thought he was overdoing it, but he knew exactly what he was doing. Here's the drive. Okada just, this is his world. We're living in it right now. The way he's going out, just kind of running around already on his average 15 points. Gibbs, meanwhile, goes the other end and misses with the left-handed layup. He's fouled as he turns. First one is good for Calario. It's been a relatively quiet game for him. Very quiet, scoring-wise. And he makes both. And it's just been one-way traffic in the second quarter. Kai Soto comes back into the game. Takes it deep, and that's better. Good turnaround jump hook, soft touch. Okada from the line, gosh. He's having himself a game. That's 17. Soto, that's much better. A little bit of hope. Three-point shot, and look at that. Valerio now finding his range. He's got 7. "42 points. They had just 12 at the end of the first quarter, so it has been a big-time scoring quarter. Oh, should have concentrated and gotten that one to go down. Great effort. Hashimoto needs to do better there, because his teammate Koshigaya did the great work, and now the lead is 10. It's been a huge quarter. We got scored in 32-13 in this second quarter. Soto catches, sticks with it. Okada open from the wing. Oh my. 47-34. It does make me wonder if Tom Hovis might give Mr. Okada a call the way he's playing today. They have completely turned this game on its head in the second quarter. They've gone from trailing 21-12 to leading 44-34. Look at that, 20 points. Okada could end up being player of the week. He's well above his average, averaging 15.4 points per game. So Okada with 20, Kawashima 8, Valerio 7, Furukawa 6, and Charles Jackson has a bucket as well. Kyoto with 8, LJ Peak with 6. He's coming back into the game. Gibbs with 6, Suarez with 6, and Matsuyama with 3. Better. Getting an easy one. Well, so we can get a stop here and go down and score again. Just get a little bit of momentum, but defensively, we need to lock down. And a hold. In fact, LJ Peak has some blood, so he has to go get seen to. He's got 20 points. Is he going to get another one? Oh, he's going to drive in. He's going to put it up. Oh, my goodness. He is taking off, folks. Number 77 takes the lead back to 13. They got to get it up. Suarez, did he get it up in time? Doesn't matter. Doesn't go in. Well, led by that man right there. Kyoto have turned this game on its head. They lead it 49-36 at Koshigaya ALPHAS.
B リーグチェアマン島田真二様よりご挨拶を頂戴いたします。
皆様こんにちは。B リーグの島田でございます。本日はご来場いただきまして誠にありがとうございます。そして随分時が流れてしまいましたが、改めまして越谷アルファーズ B1 昇格おめでとうございます。そして京都ハンナリーズ2026年B プレミア参入決定誠におめでとうございます。私この会場に3年ぶりに来ました。正直言って相当雰囲気変わってるんだろうなと思って来たんですが、想定以上にすごいことになっておりまして、ここまでわずかな期間で市民権を得てファンの熱量が増えて、会場の空気が最高潮に達するような状況というのはあまり見たことがないので、本当に感激してます。本当にありがとうございます。また昇格した初年度というのはなかなかしんどい、ゲーム的にはしんどいクラブが多いんですね。実際スタートは少し苦労しましたが、今日ちょっと前半の後半苦労しましたが、強豪チームとも渡り合えるような雰囲気を安西ヘッドコーチも作り始めて、まさにチームも上り調子で、そしてファンの熱量も増えて、そして今日福田市長にもお越しいただいてますが、自治体としても精一杯応援しているという状況も確認できて、本当に嬉しく思ってます。これからこのクラブがますます成長してB リーグでも存在感を増していっていただけることを心から期待してご挨拶と返させていただきます。本当にありがとうございました。
島田様ありがとうございました。本日のハーフタイムショーはアルファビーナスのパフォーマンスです。Come on, Alpha Venus!
Thank you, Alpha.
それではここで B リーグパートナー各社をご紹介いたします。 B リーグトップパートナーソフトバンク、 B リーグタイトルパートナーリソナグループ、 B リーグイノベーションパートナーインフロニアホールディングス、 B リーグパートナーズ日本郵便、 G ショック、日本生命、 B リーグサポーティングカンパニーズ、ソニーミュージックエンターテインメント、モルテン、朝日新聞、日本経済新聞社、大塚製薬、野村工芸社、 EY ジャパン、エニタイムフィットネス、アーシャルデザイン、ストライク、 TIS スポーツデポ、 B リーグサプライヤーアダストリア、 B リーグコミュニケーションパートナー LINE ヤフー、 B リーグスポーツ振興パートナースポーツくじウィナー。以上 B リーグパートナー各社のご紹介でした。
求められるインフラは時代で変わる。求められるインフラは地域で変わる。本当に必要なインフラを提供し続けたい。その道のりは険しく果てしない。それでも私たちは地域の未来へパスをつなぎたい。
Well, the B-League game we're watching today, Koshigaya ALPHAS taking on Kyoto HANNARYZ, and really you could not have asked for a better start from the home team today, Koshigaya. Koshigaya coming out, although they gave up that Charles Jackson layup, the response by the ALPHAS was good. Jeff Gibbs using his experience, Matsuyama knocking down the three-pointer. LJ Peak with the lob, getting it to Kai Soto, and everything was going according to plan for the ALPHAS. And the dump down low to Suarez, the Brazilian. Furukawa showing his experience, getting inside, leaning. Suarez missing the three, but there was the putback by LJ Peak. And even Soto passing up the open jumper to get an even better shot, or at least what he thought was a better shot to Gibbs. He ended up getting the layup. Coming off the bench and making that as well was Ichiba. Again, another dunk from Kai Soto, and all was going according to plan, but the second half started, and Okada decided to take matters into his own hands. That was the first of, or that was one of 4 3-pointers for Okada. And as a team, Kyoto nailing 7 threes. Kawashima hitting one of his 2 threes, and there's Okada again, and this game turned around quickly. And in that second quarter, Koshigaya were outscored 37-15 by Kyoto. I mean, that is appalling to give up that much. Calerio also knocking down a 3-pointer. So is that going to be the only quarter where we see Kyoto pretty much get what they want and knock down a lot of open jumpers? Well, you're flirting with disaster here with Okada if you leave him open, because he is just in the flow. Here he is again, and Okada just unstoppable. 22 points, 9 of 12 from the floor, 4 of 5 from deep. He has a rebound and assist, and it's all one-way traffic right now. 7 of 12 from three-point range for Kyoto, just 1 of 8 for Koshigaya. Otherwise, a lot of similarities in terms of the numbers. 5 more makes inside the arc for Koshigaya. And of course, Kyoto doing a great job at the free throw line, making all 8 of their free throws. But they've got 18 of their points in the paint as well. 10 points coming from the bench. And their biggest scoring run, 13-0. And again, the three-point shooting stats, you can see right there in the bottom corner of your screen. And that is something that probably isn't going to change in terms of, just doesn't look like Koshigaya is going to come out and knock down a lot of threes today. So they're going to have to win in other ways. They're going to have to really, especially defensively, come out and try to turn on the style and limit that man right there who's pretty much done what he's wanted to do today. Kyoto came into this game 11-11, right in the middle of the pack in the West. Yuka Golden Kings up at the top in the West, 16-6. And also Shimani Susona Magic have a great start, but they're now second at 15-7. But there is, always the possibility that Calerio and co can catch his former team Osaka Vesa, who are 12 and 10 and in third place. And if you don't finish in the top 2 of your division, then you need to have one of the best 2 records of all the teams that aren't in the top 2. So that first attempt, no good, not a good start. Matsuyama missing it. What you need right now, you need to use your defense to build some confidence. But that's just not good enough. Matsuyama allowing the easy jumper, lucky to get away with the opponent, with Kyoto not scoring on that play. And LJ Peak fouled out on the perimeter. We're around and letting you know what he thought about that foul. Might picks up his second. LJ Peak from downtown. Well, hopefully he'll take his anger out on the rim. He's got 9 points. If you are a fan of Koshigaya, he's the guy that really can open things up. If they start worrying about him, then that's going to give opportunity to Soto. But just no way you can allow that man to catch the ball that close to the basket. And that happened with the switch, and he also had Gibbs on his back. Oh, that's a tough shot. LJ probably better get something going to the basket, and no free throws awarded for Calerio. Playing some good D on Okada, and this time the ball goes off the hands of Jackson. Here's Gibbs going to try his luck against Jackson, and knows exactly, he's played in this league long enough to know what Charles Jackson can do and what he's going to do defensively. Just kind of loop the ball over him. Missing it from D. Now an opportunity in the open floor. LJ drives in and makes the shot. He's fouled. So the best sign so far for the Alphas is that man, the alpha dog, LJ Peak, starting to find some rhythm. Seeing the basketball go in, made the three-pointer. Here he is scoring on the drive, a chance for the old-fashioned three-point play. And he does indeed convert, so it's a 7-point game. 3 fouls on Jackson. If they have to take him out, then it becomes a little more complicated. And they have to bring in Inoue. Here's Calerio. Oh boy, that was a soft touch. Nice little turnaround. Nice pass. Look out! Three-point look. Not what Rana's team's looking for. Not enough passes there. And here's another lob. And Roy Rana resisting calling a timeout. That's a couple of lobs now. I think if we see it again, unless Okada scores here. Here's Okada. A little mazy run into the paint and goal interference. Goaltending. Somebody grabbed the, I think it was a net and yanked on it. Here it is again. Look at this. Yeah, Soto. Soto actually didn't grab it. He just hit it as he went up. It's one of the problems with being so tall sometimes. So the basket was awarded to Furukawa. Here's the drive, much better. Matsuyama. Kyoto's back in the game. Can they sustain this comeback? Oh boy, what a shot. Stroking it. Hiroshima. He's perfect. He's hit all 3 of his attempts from deep today. And Calerio fouls rather Soto. Look at Soto, he's got his arms up, he's posting up. Calerio says, what about the elbow to the neck? And 3 off the front of the iron. Ishikawa. Bounce pass back to Calerio. Off 1 foot, takes the bump, and he makes the shot. He's really come to life here in the second half. And one coming for Calerio. So a few new bodies coming into the game for Koshigaya, including Ichiba, as well as Suarez has 8 points. Hashimoto also back into the game. And Calerio does indeed complete the 3-point play. Rashid now back into the game. Had a bucket right after checking in the first half. Ichiba puts it up in there. He looks like the real deal, folks. The 21-year-old looks comfortable. Oh, there he is getting tangled up with Kawashima, and Ichiba this time does a great job defensively getting the foul called on Rashid. And Ichiba's really probably the biggest bright spot today for the Alphas. Looks like he's going to have a long career in the B.LEAGUE. LJ drives in. That's more like it. 14 for LJP. Ichiba trying to draw another charge on Charles Jackson. Hashimoto whistled for the contact on Okada out on the perimeter. Shibata checks into the game, number 34. Okada whips it down low to Jackson. Rim protection. Soto saying, not in my house. Okada steps back for 3. And another bullet dodged is Koshigaya. Great defense. This is where it happens. Jackson thought he was going to go to town. And just reminded of Soto's length. To the corner. And Ichiba once again coming to the rescue. Koshigaya from deep. Oh my. Played for Japan for so long. Great player, great shooter. Suarez. Left side, Hashimoto passes up the three this time. Ichiba, let's see how he does from deep. Oh yes. He's looking like the complete package, folks. 10 points, what a bow, what a debut. For the young man. Playing basketball today, probably studying for exams tomorrow. And here he is, called for the foul. You can hit that three-point shot, you make yourself a lot more marketable. He's a student at Sensu University. Probably majoring in how to make a good impression, because he has certainly made one today. Koshigaya. Koshigaya again, and Hilaria with the rebound turns. They got to pass it around, and Rashid's pass intercepted by you-know-who, Ichiba. Oh, what a pass. And Ichiba is morphing into the best player on the court for Koshigaya. Oh my, 21 years young. And looking like the real deal, folks. Coach Anzai and the Alphas, great move getting him into the team. Look at this. He's playing under control and he knows exactly what he wants to do. It's not a deliberate pass, it is a whipped-in pass. No chance of getting that one. It could be special. So coming out of the timeout, 2 minutes and 35 seconds left, just a three-point game. Calario backing up Hashimoto and does not win the battle. Definitely advantaged Calario, but did not take advantage. Three-pointer can tie it up. All the momentum right now back with the Alphas, thanks to Ichiba. Here he is to Gibbs. Good pass. Leans in. Great play. Get to Gawa. Okada. Been quiet in the third quarter. Spins. Oh, loses the handle. Gets it back again. Puts up a crazy shot. Charles Jackson rebounds. Shot clock does not reset. Skip pass over to Okada. He gets it off just in time. A chance to run Gibbs in the open floor. What's he going to do? He's going to go all the way. He's going to get blocked. Suarez, he gets swarmed and blocked, and it's a jump ball. And Well, that's just one of those things with Gibbs. He's trying to get something in transition, trying to get an easier basket, and great defense by Jackson. And then Jackson ties up Suarez. So great hustle back down the floor by Charles Jackson. And the jump ball possession arrow goes back to Kyoto. Kyoto has it, number 34, guarded by Ichiba rather. For a call pass to Jackson, and he is fouled by Hashimoto. Jackson takes his time, makes the first. Misses the second. Good pass down low again from Ichiba. And this time Suarez does not make the shot. More evidence that Ichiba knows what he's doing out on the court. Ichiba's out for three and bounces off the rim and over the backboard. It's a 2-point game, and this has been a quarter owned by Koshigaya. Coach Anzai did a good job rallying the troops at halftime. They outscored Kyoto 27-16 in this period. In this frame, Suarez not interested in the three. Almost turns it over. Back to Hashimoto. Here's Ichiba. Ichiba, he left open. He's going to put it up, and not this time. Oh, and maybe a little unfortunate not to get the call there. And a good steal, though, and now it's going to lead to a leak out, and we're going to have a tie game. Excellent hustle down the floor by Kitagawa. Good pass. Calario from deep. And that's how the half finishes, 65 apiece. And Coach Anzai, reason for optimism, clapping on the sidelines as his team wins that quarter 29-16. And that man right there, Ichiba, probably had more to do with it than anybody. 10 points, a couple of rebounds, a couple of steals, 3 of 4 from the floor, 1 of 2 from deep. The third quarter, or fourth quarter rather, underway, and the whistle blows. And right now, folks, this doesn't seem like this could have even been possible after that second quarter. But here Koshigaya are with all the momentum and all the chances, and all because of this guy, right? Not all of it, but certainly Ichiba has been utterly sensational. He's got 11 points. Just announced his presence in the team yesterday. And boy, has he made a loud introduction. Probably the first thing he's done wrong today is miss a free throw. Three-point shot, and the shooters have cooled a little bit. Jackson, though, with the offensive rebound and putback. 7 for Charles Jackson. Good defense out on the perimeter. Kai Soto back in the game. LJ Peak as well. That's Maita's second foul. Soto. Oh my, the three. He's been doing it all, most of his damage inside. It's the first time we've seen Kai Soto step outside. He actually passed up a three earlier in the game. Hashimoto getting away with a little bit of contact there. Swipe on the first one. 4 fouls. Came in shooting 47% from three-point range, so I don't know why he was reluctant to take it earlier, and he's already made one today. Here's a foul out on the perimeter. Ichiba. The most threes that Kai Soto has attempted in a game this season has been 3. Here's the three-pointer, and offensive rebound, Charles Jackson. So he's having some success scoring with the putbacks. And 69 apiece again, 2 minutes into this fourth quarter. Okada's pass, or rather, LJ Peak's pass deflected, but they're going to keep it at this end. Maita. I think it was Maita or Charles Jackson that got that deflection. So Suarez back in the game, 10 points. Oh, in fact, no, he's not in the game. You don't see that often. Koshigaya not even aware the pass was being made to him. And Kai Soto's like, what was he looking at? And that's a turnover. And Coach Ansai having a hard time understanding what happened on that one. Yeah, Suarez is in the game. So the big imports in with Suarez, Soto, and LJP. Here's Calerio. Oh boy, just got a mismatch and just went right to the basket. He's got 14, and smart move by him. It's now a 2-point advantage for Kyoto. LJ missing. Well, that was a foul. No doubt about it. Good sportsmanship. Going to help him up. Okada goes down hard. Watch this. Ooh. Feeling that. Koshigaya picks up his first, the 39-year-old. Three-point look, and look who's awake again. Okada. A little bit of a run. I think Coach Anzai must be thinking about getting Ichibe back in the game. Suarez for three, that's good. Of course, nothing that a three-pointer like that can't cure. That was excellent. Uh-oh, another open three, and now they're heating up again. Kawashima goes to 14 points. Only averages 7.5 points per game. He is perfect from three-point range. 4 of 4 from deep. 77-72. Kyoto on top. Timeout. And not surprisingly, Ichibe coming back into the game. So Okada's had a big game today. He did have 27 in the December 14th game against Mikawa. That's his season high. And here is the foul that's been called. Good aggressive play, LJP. Well, LJP had that rough sequence in the second quarter, and it looked like he almost went off the rails. And he's been able to refocus and has come out and played an excellent second half. 16 for LJP. Ooh, Calerio takes the bump, puts it up and in. He's got 16. Calerio does a very good job of following, finishing despite the contact. We've seen it a couple of times with him today. He'd like to get the foul called. He doesn't, but he still makes the bucket. Oh boy, the pass. They are lucky that Suarez has the quick reaction to pick up the loose ball and to put it up and in. He's got 15 points. Clario open three. And boy, but I tell you what, the three-point shooting today has been the difference. Excellent work. He's got 19, Clario. And it's 12 of 26 from deep. Torres hands it off. Kai Soto. Excellent work. You don't have to go for the three right now. Go with what you think your strength is. Koshigaya have not been horrible from deep. They've hit 5 of 16, but oh my, Calario, another three-pointer. 13 threes by Kyoto in this game. Of course, the player that he looks up to the most, Stephen Curry, knows a little bit about three-point shooting. He's looking like a little Steph-like right now. .22 points for Calario, and Kyoto back in command. So Jackson, the only player with any foul trouble for Kyoto. That's 3. Koshigaya, meanwhile. Ichiba has 3 fouls. Peak and Kai Soto. In fact, Hashimoto has 4. Hashimoto has 4 and Ichiba has 4, surprisingly. I'm looking at my wrong stat column. So back to live action after that latest 3, which took the lead up to 7. 4:41 remaining. Gibbs fakes the handoff, gets inside, puts it up, gets it back. Oh, dangerous pass. Ichiba for 3 at this time. A great rebound. Suarez back outside. And this time the three-pointer is good. The veteran Kitagawa. And a couple different offensive rebounds, and that otherwise the comeback might not be possible. Okada takes the bump, and he is fouled by Kitagawa. So Okada goes to the line, and he got 27 points. Now he's got a new season high of 28. And he does even better. He's got 29. 6 points between these two teams. Ichiba, pump fake, shovels it over to Gibbs. Gibbs telling him to go ahead and review it. they do have the review. Looks like Roy Ryan is not gonna test it. Ichiba inbounds it. Hashimoto gets it, and Kitagawa missing it. So not a great possession in the end. Just 3 minutes, 34 seconds remaining. There's still time for Koshigaya, but Kyoto has been the better team in this fourth quarter, outscoring them 22-16. They're making more threes, and that has been the difference. Here's Okada again. Dribbles left. Drifts in. Oh, the pass well read by Gibbs. They knew he was going to try to get it into Charles Jackson. Okada for three. Great defense. Now Gibbs in the open floor. Ichiba in the right corner. And I think they need a little bit of LJP. I wonder if he might come back in the game. Here's Ichiba, shot clock down to 5. It's go time. They have to launch, they have to put up a big, deep three, and just not getting good shots now on a couple of different possessions in both Soto and LJP for coming back into the game now for the final 2 minutes and change whenever they get back in. Furukawa loses it, gets it back. And the pass down low. And what a break as Calario misses the layup. Suarez takes it against Okada, and Okada steals it. Suarez just kind of dribbled into trouble. And Okada fouled as he gets into the paint. So this will be more free throws for Okada, who is a little slow getting up. I think he's okay. That's it for Ichiba, though. That's foul number 5, so he is gone. And they're going to review and see if this is an unsportsmanlike. Was he playing the ball? Was it a basketball play? Yeah, that's a basketball play. He was going for the ball. He had his left hand on his waist, but he was definitely going for the ball. But in any event, that's foul number 5. So he's gonna. Oh, they're gonna call the unsportsmanlike. Well, I think that's pretty harsh. If you're playing the ball, if you're reaching around, going for the ball, and it certainly looked like he was, did he have his left hand on his waist? Yes, he did, but he was still going for the basketball. So I think that's a little harsh on the 21-year-old, but Okada sold it well, goes to the line and makes the first. Well, he'll be the MVP today, there's no doubt about it. If the Alphas aren't able to come back, and if they do come back, they'll have to do it without Ichiba, who fouls out, having had a great game, 11 points, a couple of rebounds, an assist, also a steal. So the lead now 8. Okada has it knocked out of his hands. Here comes LJ. And Calario with the foul, slowing up the progress. They had a foul to give, so that's not a bad foul at all. This is great defense by Gibbs. The only thing I'll say is that Gibbs really does swipe down the ball, but I guess he had no choice. He had to Had to make sure that he stopped Okada on that drive. So Okada, the MVP without a doubt, with 31 points, season high 31 points, but maybe one last twist in the tail here for the Alphas if they can make a couple of shots and get a couple of stops. Here's Gibbs. We're going to put up the three. And like the way it's been all day, Hashimoto misses from deep. His third miss of the day, 89-81. Three-point shooting has, again, not been terrible, but it hasn't been the positive factor for the Alphas that it has been for Kyoto HANNARYZ, who look like they're going to improve to 12-11 if they can go ahead and put this thing away. And I suppose if Coach Anzai has any regrets, I mean, you look back at the play in the second quarter, and is it the way they defended against Okada? Is it the way that maybe they weren't able to guard the perimeter the way that they wanted to? I don't know. I think this, sometimes you look at talent, and there's plenty, there's a lot of talent in this Koshigaya team. But sometimes it just comes down to making shots. And the only way that you can really get out and get after get after teams is the defense. And I think the defense was a little bit left wanting here today in those key moments, especially in that second quarter. Now, you did come back, but even after you came back early in the fourth quarter, Kyoto started getting hot again. And you just got to be able to get defense, and you got to get some rebounds. You can't allow them to get those second chance points, get those putbacks. But overall, it's just been a great display of excellent free throw shooting from Kyoto. Great three-point shooting, 13-28, and you just have to tip your hat to them. .33 points for Okada. He has been terrific. I'll tell you what, that second quarter that he had, it's probably going to be one of the best second quarters for any player all season long. He was on fire. And the three, no good for Kitagawa. And now it's in the final minute. Hard to see Koshigaya coming back. They don't want to foul. They got to get a stop, and they got to get rebounds and buckets. They don't have much time. Ooh, wide open three. Now a chance to go. Time is of the essence, guys. Soto puts it up from deep, and he is fouled shooting a three by Jackson. Well, that breathes just a little bit of life into Koshigaya. Still unlikely. Jordan Heath looks from the sidelines. I don't know if he might play tomorrow. Two, which is what you need to do. You almost wonder if you might be tempted to intentionally miss this and try a three, get the rebound and try a three, but I suppose he'll try to make it, get it back to a 7-point deficit. So 20 points for the Filipino international Kai Soto, and this is basically Kyoto's game to go ahead and win. Unless they do something really stupid, turn it over, give away a 3, and then commit a foul or turn it over again. And I suppose that's why Coach Rory Rana has called timeout, just wants to remind his players what the situation is. So the whistle blows and hardly any time goes off the clock, so that's good. And now the pressure, gonna make some free throws. And a player who does just that. Well, these two teams will get it on tomorrow as well. When it makes 1 of 2, so they got to go fast. And well, just a little bit out of control there, not really knowing what you wanted, trying to get a layup. Better put up a 3. Matsuyama does, and he misses, and that's going to be it. Unless we see one more attempt here, and I don't think we are. Calerio, nope, that's not going to count. So the final score in the books, 92-84. Kyoto HANNARYZ win their first game this weekend at Koshigaya ALPHAS. So again, they will play tomorrow. Koshigaya losing for the 5th consecutive game. They had fallen to Chiba Jets, and a couple to Santa Neo Phoenix, then to Utsunomiya Bretts. A heartbreaker, in fact, in their last game. In fact, they lost a couple heartbreakers. They lost a heartbreaker to San In. That's the quarter-by-quarter score in the 92-84 win. Utsunomiya Bretts beat them 71-69 in their previous game, and before that, they lost 89-86 to Santa Neo Phoenix. So this one a little bit more convincing, but even so, it's not like they're being blown out. The last blowout defeat was on December 8th, and that was against Kawasaki Brave Thunders, 100-74. Kawasaki also beat them 170. Excuse me, they won that game at Kawasaki. They won those 3 games, in fact, also against FE Nagoya, but since then it's been 5 consecutive defeats. And again, tomorrow these two teams are gonna play the second of these 2 games. And we're going to look at see how good this Kyoto team is. I think a real test when they go up against Ryuko Golden Kings. That'll be on the 28th and the 29th. That'll be at the Golden Kings. And then we'll have a couple at home against Osaka, and then a couple against Hokkaido. So I think we're going to hear from Coach Roy Rana. We're just waiting to get him into position.
はい、ラナコーチに青木からお伺いします。おめでとうございます。
Thank you. ありがとうございます。
1クォーターのスロースタートから2クォーター一気に来た理由は何だと思われますか？
I'm not sure. We just didn't have a lot of energy to start. Maybe it was the long road trip. December is tough for all these teams. So I'm glad that we found our energy in the second quarter and played fairly well from there on in.
ちょっと最初のところなかなか自分たちがエナジーがない状態で入ってしまってどのチームにとってもなんですけれどもやはり12月かなりタフなスケジュールになっているというところがもしかしたらあったのかもしれないというふうに思っていましてただその後2クォーターから非常に自分たちがいい形で取り戻せたので良かったかなと思ってます。
3クォーターの厳しい状況からしっかり帰ったと思うんですけどやはりこれ水曜日の試合ヒース選手いない中で勝てた自信というのは大きかったんじゃないでしょうか。
Every win is a huge win in this league. Every team is a good team. Koshigaya, they're much better than their record. So for us, every win is a big win, and we just want to keep playing to our standard every time we step on the court.
はい、水曜のそのジョーダン・ヒース選手いなかった勝ちだけではなくてもうどの試合も自分たちにとっては非常に重要でして越谷さんも、今のこの戦績以上に本当にいいチームだというふうに思っているので本当に自分たちがいかに自分たちのスタンダードでプレーできるかというところが大事かなと思ってます。
岡田選手のパフォーマンスどう思いましたか？
I think I've been saying this from day one when we signed him that he has a chance to be a very, very special player, and I believe in him, and to watch his growth as a player, to watch who he's becoming, it's really special. I think it's exciting for Japan. It's exciting for the B.LEAGUE. He's very quickly become one of the best players in the league, and he's doing it the right way. Today he was really efficient. He scored, but he also passed it. He shared it with his teammates. He's defending. I just love and so proud of who he's becoming, and hopefully he can keep it going.
はい、本当に彼とサインをした初日からもう言ってることなんですけれども本当に信じていてで彼がどれだけ今日もいい形でパフォーマンスをしていたかというところを考えると非常にすごいことだと思っていて、得点だけではなく、パスだったりあとアシストだったりディフェンスのところでも非常に頑張っているところがあったので彼の成長をこうやって見ていけるというところは非常に嬉しいことですし、この成長っていうのがB リーグだったりだとかあとは日本にとって非常にいいことだと思うので本当に彼のこれだけ早い成長っていうのは感心しています。
明日も楽しみにしてます。ありがとうございました。
ありがとうございます。Thank you very much. ありがとうございます。
Well, good words for Okada. Not surprisingly, he played well, but it's been a whole season where he's shown some good basketball for this Kyoto HANNARYZ team, and again, if he can continue to play at this level, there's some possibilities for Kyoto maybe pushing the opponents for
青
one
木
of
から
those
岡田選手のお
playoff
話聞けます。
spots.
おめでとうございます。
ありがとうございます。
どうですかね、スロースタートでしたけど2クォーター岡田選手がリズムに乗ったことによって京都らしいプレーできたと思うんですがいかがですか？
本当に序盤カイソット選手だったり越谷さんの高さに圧倒されてしまって、相手のペースでゲームをスタートしたんですが、なんとか前半で主導権を握り返すことができてよかったと思います。
今日自分の中で今日いいリズムだなと思った瞬間ありましたか？
そうですね、最近外のシュートが入ってきてて、それで外国籍選手に疲れるかと思ってはいたんですけど、日本人選手だったので、そうですね、入りから好きなようにできるなとは感じてました。
水曜日の広島戦同様ヒース選手いない中でもしっかり今日勝てたということを岡田選手どう捉えますか？
本当にいつも J にリバウンドの部分であったりディフェンスの部分っていうのは頼りっぱなしなので本当に彼がいない時に少しでも勝ち星を増やせるようにと思って挑みました。
じゃあ最後に明日の試合に向けて鍵は何でしょうか？
やっぱり後半自分に対してのディフェンスの質っていうのが高くなったので、本当に明日は1クォーター目からその準備をしないといけないですし、いいディフェンスの日本人選手もたくさんいるので、本当にもう一度気持ちを切り替えて入りたいなと思います。
ありがとうございました。明日も頑張ってください。
はい、ありがとうございます。
Well, mission accomplished for the fans that traveled here from Kyoto to watch their team. They're going to put the jerseys away and probably get them ready for tomorrow. We're going to have a look back at today's action. Okada was also saying that he wasn't defended too toughly, so he felt like he had a real opportunity to come out and do his best today. So Charles Jackson getting the bucket. Didn't score a lot today, Charles Jackson, but did have some effective minutes. That was Matsuyama coming out and hitting a three. Soto got it going early. Suarez as well. And they could not have had a better start to the game. Part of it, Will Reiner was not necessarily upset with his team. It was more of a case of, it's a busy month. A lot of games in December. And sometimes you just got to understand that players are not always going to be at their best. But it looked like the Alphas were their best in the first quarter. And especially the young man, Ichiba. One other thing that Okada was saying during his interview was he wanted to say, first of all, thanks to everybody for coming to the game, and that in December it is a really tough schedule, so that does make it a little more difficult, but he wants to keep playing the way that he did today, and he missed that layup there, but that was one of the only things that he missed, because for the most part he was on fire. Okada finished 11 of 19 from the floor, 5 of 9 from deep, 33 points, which was a season high. And if he's good defensively, and if he can hit that three, I'm sure that he'll also be raising eyebrows in that national team program. Could end up getting his call up for that February window. Get a look at him. The former Japan international Furukawa scoring. But Okada was lights out in that first half. Kawashima was also lights out today, 4-4 from three-point range. Second half, LJP put a disappointing second quarter behind him and came out and really sparked his team, as did the young man Ichiba. And Jeff Gibbs as well, doing all that he could to bring his team back. This was LJ taking it all the way. Nice little passing and big game scoring-wise for the big fella. Kai Soto had 20 points, 8 of 13 from the floor. Ichiba is doing well. He is getting the offensive rebound and putback. Ichiba scored 11 points. Having only just announced to have joined the team yesterday. Furukawa came out and knocked down a three. And this was the moment where they almost took control, but good response, good steal, good bucket. Kai Soto from the wing. That was his only three-pointer today. And you look at him make that, you wonder why he doesn't put up a few more threes. But Calario was causing all sorts of problems and drawing the defense that time. He just dishes it to Charles Jackson, and he goes down and shows he's adept at scoring with his left hand as well as his right hand. Or it's helped him keep a little bit of hope in that fourth quarter. But the three-pointers just kept falling. Player again, Charles Jackson. And ultimately, there was just too much for from the team in white. So we look back at the numbers, and three-point shooting is what really jumps out at you, as well as the free throw shooting for Kyoto. They were 13 of 29 from deep. Any coach will take that. They had 7 more threes than Koshigaya. And also 17 of 19 at the free throw line. So that's pretty tough to beat. Koshigaya did have 10 more makes inside the arc, but when the other team's reining in the threes and getting to the free throw line and making the free throws, it's difficult to beat. Soto with 20. Okada had a game-high 33. Charles Jackson almost with a double-double. He finished with 9 points, 13 rebounds. And Kawashima was terrific today. 14 points, 4-4 from deep. Also had 5 rebounds and those 5 assists that you see there to lead his team. Jeff Gibbs keeps on keeping on. And 44-year-old finishing with the 16 points. And the team highs in rebounds with 7 and 5 assists. Here's the schedule for tomorrow. So again, Koshigaya playing Kyoto in that right column there in the middle. Game 2, it'll tip off at 3:05 local time. So one final time, Kyoto winning it 92-84 against Koshigaya. These two teams will get it on again tomorrow as well. Kyoto improving to 12-11 with this win today. Koshigaya dropping 6-17. You've been watching the B League. Thanks for watching.